boy. So, I got the motor up. As you see, this hoist is great. I love it. Last I left you off, ooh, sorry, crumpling paper. That was a dumb idea. Last I left you off, we were finishing up the frame, did all that inside work. I got some other frame work on the sides that I can do later down the road on the outside of the frame, and then back towards the gas tank. But tucked the painting in that last video, got it all kind of shinied up. However, there are spots where it'll get ground back off because I'm waiting for the motor mounts to show up this week. I found out what the potential tick was, fingers crossed. On both sides, 3 of the back studs were broken, which is a common problem. So if you have a 5.7 Hemi and you get some weird tick, check your exhaust gaskets. Yeah, winging it at the moment. I did want to show you guys, because I am going to weld these, take some nuts, weld some nuts on those studs to pull them out. But then I took Alumatape and I placed it over the holes so that way I don't get anything in there and potentially ruin the valves or anything. Fingers crossed. So I took a few pieces. Hopefully that's nice and thick. Don't poke it too much. Make things go bad. But yeah, that is where I have gotten us to. My goal is get the motor in, set it in its position. Transmission mount will probably be one of the easier. The exhaust gasket should be here in the morning so I can put the manifolds back on. The motor might come back out later down the road. Well, I have that engine support bar now, so we could support the engine. No, I may not need to. It depends on how the manifolds and exhaust come out. I might tuck my brother into headers. Yeah, headers. I don't know. We'll see. But, yeah, I want to get it in. Get the transmission mount after I get these on, get that at least mounted in place, get the front drive line. So that way those things are in their location, and then it allows me to position the motor mounts and guesstimate of those ones and wing it there. So, okay, I'm gonna do some cleaning and I shall return and be ready to do some welding. I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, look, my phone's going off. Hey, let's see if I welded my vice grips to it. Ha, I did not. Dropped it. Alright. Yeah. What size is this one? That's a 9/16. Let's go shallow. Let's get some closeness to it. Ah! I suppose the extension still doesn't help. Matter of fact, I don't like that one. Let's try something different. There we go. Nope. Bam! There we go. That's passenger side done. Yeah. Okay. I will get you guys over there in a time warp. Bye. Hey, welcome back. I guess it wasn't a time warp. It took you guys a little while. Did you go to the restroom? I did too. Now I'm fitting nuts. Yeah. I said it. Nope, nope. That one ain't gonna pass. Nope, that one ain't gonna pass. Oh, look at that. Alright, let's go put my other nuts away. And we'll bring the socket. I scared myself. You know, the vice grip thing worked out pretty well. However, I don't know why I'm making this so hard. I'm fucking dingbat. Damn it. It fell. Where did it go? Oh no. There it is. Oh no. Alright, Doofers. You're gonna have to go out. I'm gonna make some. Ooh! I about made Star Wars. I'm about to see the light. Now, wait, is that easy? Hey, look at that. Ain't no way. I didn't even try. That makes up for the other one. Ooh, that was hot. Vice grips are still wood. What did that gamble? Oh well. Well, ain't nobody gonna believe me. 1, 2, 3. I heard it fall. Did it break? No, I think that's one of the nuts. I know it fell. I heard it. Wasting time. And I'm glad I did, because it was a hot one. It was next to the tire. Curious. You saw the other ones, guys. They didn't just come out. I'm not even turning this. You can see I'm not struggling. I was struggling on the other ones. Maybe. I was gonna need to at least weld 3 of them. And you know, if we would have started with this side first, I would have been mad. Come the other side had I went and just and stripped it. Howdy, boss.
What's going on, man? You look like you're having too much fun in there.
Ugh, get my brother's stuff done one day. Y'all a little delayed there, Miss Duchess. Miss Daisy already walked on by. Neighbor's got a female dog, and Miss Dutchy, she doesn't like other girls next to Daddy. She also doesn't like them on the property, but out in public, she doesn't mind it. You're a day late and a dollar short there, Duke. You missed the action, dork. You know, I live next door to him. I gotta send him the link so that he knows why I'm talking to myself this way. He can't see you guys standing there. Only I can see you. That's been a problem. You three are so adorable. Here, let me show you what they're doing. Just chilling out watching. And if you haven't seen that gate video, check it out. Whoop! You guys are playing around too much. All right, but check it out. It worked. I could probably leave it on there until tomorrow. They'll be here in the morning. No, yeah, between 7 and 10 a.m. I'll have the studs and new exhaust gaskets, so I can put all that together and drop her in. Because check this out. It's going to go in like a glove. Whoop, knocking over explosives. Ugh, that is a lot of oil. Once it's in the vehicle, I can still replace it. It won't be too difficult to get to this or the bracket bolt back there, or the transmission pan. We've got to order those and get them probably over at AutoZone. I just don't want to do it right now because then we have to buy transmission fluid and filter. Because if we're going to open that pan, I might as well change the filter. It ran really nice. Had vehicular electric problems. And then finding out this. Ooh, see? And then by doing the heat, I was able to keep that from doing that. That actually turned out really well. Well, till now the adhesive works. Because I heated it up. Oh, oh, there we go. Look at that. Bam. Cool part is I know it was a runner when we pulled it because I got to drive it. Had a misfire due to coils, so we've got new coils and plugs in it. But, yep, I think I'm going to talk them into headers. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know where, well, the exhaust is still going to tuck up underneath and next to the frame. If anything, I'm going to make most of the drivetrain look like it disappeared except for, well, leaf springs and drive shaft. The front drive shaft you won't see much of anyways because it's a stationary unit. It doesn't move. So, very little flex, which doesn't make sense on why they designed the drive lines the way they do on that one. It's got a massive knuckle for turning and all that shit. Yeah. It needs a gasket. But the engine itself is actually clean. We'll need a new water pump. We're going to do that after he gets it in. And thermostat, hoses. We have the 5.9 radiator that goes to this Cherokee. I was all excited that I dropped a Hemi V8 in a Jeep. And then I found out that, well, it came with a 5.9 liter in 1998. Oh, and then we're going to start on this project. Yeah. Just peeling all that out. Trying not to get glass everywhere. Save the poochies. And then we're going to turn it into a toolbox. All right, folks. Well, I will call this a spot for the day. Welcome back, sports fans. Getting the engine lowered in. I kind of forgot to press record. I do that. I get started and staring, and then all of a sudden I'm like, whoops. But as you can see, my OSHA violations going swimmingly. I would have raised this up higher, but once you have a load on it, you can't get it much higher than that. It says right there on the instructions. I didn't read that because I couldn't get it any taller. Or I would have used this appropriately. Nah, it's just a little short. Oops. I can come back a little bit more, but I gotta readjust. Okay, let's take you guys out. Show you the mistakes I was making. It's crooked. Whole engine's got to swing this way, but down here, I gotta put the cross member in, get an idea. And then I also need to, well, see, I can actually come back another bit, get the drive line to hook up and go from there. I should have grabbed a light. I'm such a dingbat. There we go. So, right there. And then, of course, there's my transmission mount. There's the brackets. So we're almost there, but engine hoist is in the way at the current moment. So I'll have to readjust. Bam! Hitting. So there's where we're at for tonight. I can come back quite a bit. It's going to sit in there nice. Looks a lot better. More suited. Clearance on both sides. And then Thursday, Friday, my motor mounts are supposed to be here. Get those tacked in. Then I'll edit. And then this will go up the Monday before it drops. I should drop this a week before you guys see it, hopefully. I think. I should have this done this week. Good night. Sleep tight. So I did it again. Man, howdy. Just joking. Well, not joking. I forgot to record me taking that down and getting to use the engine support bar. As you can tell, the engine's a little crooked, so I get to adjust that, pull that side up. Can't go any farther down. It's all the way down. I'm also going to go underneath and jack it up from under there. That'll help out. Now it's rotating the engine in, getting it placed right to where transmission mount. I'm going to try and use the factory Ford chassis mount, but I think I'm going to cut this section out. So that was the adapter I made for the first mount for the Cherokee body. So what I think I'm going to end up doing is cutting this out, cutting that off, and putting it on here because, oh, I can actually go forward. As you can see, that's the cradle, so I get to move forward. I do want to go up because I want to keep the transmission pan up above that part. Right now it's currently sitting flush, so that'll work out real nice. This might even get inset into here, but plenty of room in there. The exhaust is going to come down nice. I should be able to weasel in dual exhaust because I think it'll actually come up above the drive line. Well, I guess you guys can't see that shit. All right, gotta find the light. Okay, there we go. That's gonna help. Look at that. But yeah, the drive line's gonna come right here. And I think I can weasel the exhaust system. Let's see if I can get this to do this. Up in this direction above the transfer case. Let's use Dukers as a rest stop. Oh, you're a comfortable pillow. Maybe we might be going up above the transfer case. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, she's crooked. She got to go way over to the passenger side back here. But as you can see, OSHA friendly violation. That's crooked. It's amazing my dogs trust me. Look at it, it's leaning. Woof, Bessie. We should probably fix that. Okay. Hold on. Let's bring you guys under here. Look at all that spice. that exhaust will come down, run on this side. Yeah, see, I could almost come up and above. I might have to change where the fuel line routing is. Or actually, I can come down beside the transfer case. Hell yeah. So I can come above it for a bit so it stays out of the way. Well, no, I could probably drop down just above it. That drive line's not going to move at all unless it comes out. And I don't see that happening either, because the diff and the transmission are static, so it's not going anywhere. They're stationary. So I think, yeah, I'll have the exhaust come down, come down by where the light's coming out, and route along the frame, and come all the way back. I think we're gonna dual exhaust on every side. I could do under, over, and run a dual exhaust on this side. I'll test my brother. He wants dual exhaust. He wants it loud and proud. I don't really disagree with him. It's fucking cool sounding. Man. All right. Ooh, hey, look, see? This is, again, look at that. Got it on the rebound. Oops, sorry, Duke. Okay. Oh, I'm going to go up top. Oh, wait, where's it at? There we go. Oh yeah, and this engine can still go forward 2 inches. Sweet. Oh, you guys are in the wrong spot. I need you to leave, Duke. Yep. Welcome back. So, now I'm going to cut some trans mounts and see what that gets us. Like I said, you put this piece off. I'm going to cut this section out. Phone going off. But yeah, cut this out and see what happens. Start with that section, and then if anything, add that whole block or just a plate, because that's what I need. That's what I need. I looked at you guys like you were behind my shoulder. Okay. Bring the welder! Bring the welder! Where's the welder? Sir wants his welder. Sir! Okie dokie. Okie dokie dokie dokie. Sir. Ah! Well, hey, welcome back. Cool down? Got a little warm there. Well, guess what arrived while you were napping? Get in there. Down inside there. And try to put it together. You sound a little sick. Resting well? I hope so. Let's get started. Well, it's a lovely bunch of coconuts. I don't know what side goes to what side. Let's make some noise. Slide that. Oh, shit. I'm making lots of noise over there, guys. Might as well watch me right now. I'm just banging things around. I gotta crawl under there and make sure these are gonna fit. And then crawl under. Got some nice bushings in there. They don't match. We have a green and black vehicle. But ain't nobody gonna see these after a while. Well, maybe. There's a lot of cavity space. Cool. Those can go there. Those can go there. I suppose. Okay. I'm gonna turn you down. There we go. Come on down. There it is. I think I'm gonna have to buy 2 new cameras because one doesn't stop recording after I press stop and gets warm. This one now has shut off twice. I got 3 minutes of record time on you guys this time. Again, I bought the Action Compact. I complained about this a couple times in a few of the videos, I think. But my neighbor's banging on some stuff. So I'll talk louder. Yeah, I'm buy some more cameras. That's going to be next on my list. I think I'm going to do that tonight. When you see this, it will have been 2 weeks ago that I bought the camera, hopefully. I got to go upstairs and pay attention. I forget stuff. I unwind at the end of the day. But I was getting ready to show y'all that in here, let's see. There we go. Kind of see down in there. Back up, Duke. Without squeezing into the tight spots. But, yeah. Yeah, let's see if I can get you a little better view. I know that's wall, but now camera kind of sucks without the light, but I promise you, this right here is a motor mount. It's gonna go on there, and there's gonna be some cool bracketry that's gonna go from here down to here. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I gotta weld this up, box it in from here up. That should be a good post. And then over here, right here, it'll come down here. There must be an animal. Yep. Enough. So, I'm going to bring you back upstairs to watch because I can't do it with you down inside. Okay. Now we'll go into time lapse. Okay, I got this right here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to choppy on this piece right there and move it up to here. I'm also going to end up putting a piece right up here. So I'll cut it a little bit short because I got to go find a plate because you can't see it, but there's a notch. Well, maybe you can see it. I'll check when I edit. But there's a notch here. I'm going to plate over the top of this. I'm going to put a bar right here to make that. I'm going to cut this right here. Once I do that, I'm going to cut this first to fit it up there because I know I'm going to get a piece of metal to fit over here and then trim that to fit. And, oh, so if I do this right, when I trim this, this should land right here, and I can weld that piece. This does not move, so I can weld onto this, and this is a good mounting point. Over here, it's kind of like this. I have to trim the bottom piece first so that I can bring it over, but I have the motor where I want it already. It is up a little, so when I take weight off, it'll compress onto the bushings. So, yes, that should work. But now I have to go take these things out, cut, grind, time lapse. Ooh, doo 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 doo. Hey, how you doing? So, got some welding done. I'm in the midst of finishing up those motor mounts. I've got a space to fill in because I unfortunately cut a little short right here. So I'm filling in, gonna do that piece, but got it nice in there. This one was actually a lot easier. I just had to nip a section on that back side and nip a section on this side. And yes, I made sure it's good and centered, but there we go. So catch some time lapse and see what we're doing. I got to change out my welding wires, so I'll be right back.
Work it harder. Work it hard.
Okay, so we are gonna back up from the image real quick. Hi, you guys gotta see me close up. Ooh, come on. I'm gonna put you up on a perch. All right.
Make you work.
All right. So, motor mounts, trans mounts, engine's in a nice place, welded, secured. We've got it marked off on the board. So, now we're going to call that a wrap on this video. I should have it out on the 20th. It'll be out today, the 25th. Yeah. I'm here on the, what day is today? Today's the 13th, so this video will come out on the 25th. So today, the 25th, it was the 13th when I filmed this. That was a lot of confusing shit, wasn't it? Edit, put it out, see how I like it, maybe put some tweaks in it, and then move on to the next one. Gotta look up driveline U-joint information because my U-joints look like they're gonna work out pretty well. Well, not my U-joints, my drive lines. I just have to change ends on the front drive line. I have the Ford and the Durango. So I gotta switch these two ends around. The centerpiece right here doesn't quite work because this bevel is different. So, pop a U-joint, find out, do some measurements, go over to AutoZone, O'Reilly's, Napa, anybody's got it available right now. And then the front one, same thing, I gotta switch out the ends and probably, switch out the tops after I whack it. So, change out that piece, and that one, whack it, probably whack it, most likely this one, yeah. So, somewhere in here. That'll be the wraps of it, folks. So I will see you next time.